Alright, today I'm going to show you how to remove a background and how to insert a new one. So there's a couple ways to do this. First thing you can do is grab the magic wand quick selection tool over here. Make sure you select on positive, and you can go around and start selecting around your figure. You can see the marching ants. So I'm going to come over here to refine edge, and I'm going to look at the selection and make sure that it is only the background that I've selected. Going to smooth it a little bit and say OK. And now I'm going to click on delete. Now if you by chance accidentally selected a part of the body, you're going to want to go in with the negative selection and take out the areas where the body was selected. You want the marching ants to go just directly around the body. So I'm going to click on delete. Okay. Okay. Delete, and you're going to notice that a section of the photograph is deleted with a gray and white checkered. Now, before you can delete anything, you need to make sure your background copy is no longer locked. So click on it and make sure that your background copy becomes layer 0. Okay, layer 0. Because if you don't do that, then it will not delete. Okay, so I'm going to keep going around my figure here. Okay, keep going around my figure with the quick selection tool. Go to refine edge. Looks like I accidentally selected a little bit of her shoe. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to zoom in a little closer. I'm going to come in with my negative, and I'm going to move that up so that her shoe is not selected. I'm going to go to refine edge. I'm going to look at my selection. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit, say OK, and click delete. We're going to keep doing this until the entire image has the background removed. I'm going to put the video on pause so that I can go in and continue to do this. Okay, so you can see that I have continued to work around my subject, removing the background. There's still a few areas that need to be removed, so I can do that by zooming in, like right here, and just kind of going around her shirt, clicking delete, a little bit right in here. I'm just carefully kind of moving around the edges in between her legs here, and at the top here this little piece. Now if you have anything that needs to be cleaned up, you can use this eraser tool. So you click on this eraser tool on your vertical toolbar right here. Looks like a little eraser, which will allow you to, erase any little things that you don't want, like if you want to smooth out her hair along the edge here, or her bottom of her elbow here on her shirt. I'm just kind of smoothing it out a little bit. Right about there and there. Okay. On the edge of her shoe here, and about a little bit on her shoe up here. I'm just going to smooth out that edge along her boot. Okay, so now the background is completely moved. So now I need to go and find an image. So I'm going to come over here to Google Images. www.google.com, and I'm going to put in swirls. I'm going to come over here to Images, and I want light swirls. Let's see what I can find with light swirls. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these really cool light swirl backgrounds behind her. Ooh, this one's really cool. You want to make sure it's a pretty good quality image. So just like we did for our pop art practice, we had to make sure we had a good quality image. So this is 1131 pixels by 707. That's a pretty good quality image. So I'm going to say view image, and then I'm going to save image in my Andy Warhol pop art folder. Digital photo 1, Andy Warhol pop art folder, and I'm going to save that background in that folder. So now I'm going to come and open that image in Photoshop. Okay. Going to go to my Digital Photo 1 folder, Andy Warhol pop art, and open up my swirl image. Okay, so now I need to go to Select All, Edit Copy, come back over here to Edit Paste, and I have my image right here that I'm going to stretch. But before I do that, I want to change the order. I want to put this, I want to take my body over here and move it up to the top so that my background image is below my body image. So now I'm going to stretch this out, and as I do that, you can see that I'm also going to tilt my body image a little bit, and I'm going to make it so she's flat. There we go. Okay, so she's laying, rotated her so she's laying, it looks like she's laying flat on this swirly background. And I'm going to bring her down just a little bit so it looks like she's laying at the bottom of the image. Okay. Okay, so now the last step I need to do is I need to merge these layers. So I'm going to hold my Shift key and I'm going to click on layer 0 and layer 1 so that they're both highlighted over here, and then I'm going to right click, merge layers, and now they're both combined to one layer. So at this point you're now ready to start doing all the regular steps that you did for your pop art practice. So use those directions now to finish this and turn this into a cartoon pop art.